Welcome to the first episode of STC Sports Unlimited. I'm Mason Thornton. This podcast is about sports at the high school, collegiate, and professional level. And today, we'll talk about the NFL playoffs, who's left, who's out, and also the structure of the NFL playoffs.
All I want to know is how do they structure the playoffs and how do they, do everything?
Okay, well, I'm glad you asked here. Okay, so there's 32 teams in the league, and each 4 teams are in a division. And the 4 divisions are in a conference, and each division winner makes the playoffs automatically and gets a home game. And the top 2 division winners also get a first-round bye. And even the non-winners also have a wild card set. Like the top 2 non-division winners in each conference also make it in for the 12-team playoff structure that we have today.
So how do they decide who's in the divisions together?
Okay. Well, usually it's like like Chicago and Green Bay are in a division. Pittsburgh and Cleveland and Baltimore and Cincinnati, they're the AFC North, And it's just AFC, NFC, and then North, West, South, and East. And if you know the Patriots, they are the AFC, But the Cowboys and Dolphins will break this rule, Other than that, it's typically like location. Like closer teams are
in a division together.
Exactly, and they play each other twice a year.
Okay.
So now I got that out of the way. Well, let's talk about who didn't even make the top 12. In the AFC North, we are down the Bengals, Browns, and the Steelers. Pittsburgh. In the AFC East, obviously we went down the Dolphins and the Jets. In the AFC South, we did not get to watch the Colts or the Jaguars. And in the AFC West, the Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers missed out. In the NFC North, we lost the Bears and the Lions. In the NFC East, that's a weak division. The Cowboys, Giants, and Redskins all didn't make it. In the NFC South, the Falcons, Panthers, and Buccaneers didn't make it in because that's the Saints division, basically. And in the NFC West, the Rams and the Cardinals didn't make it in. Now, the teams that lost in the playoffs, the teams that lost the first round, the wild card, believe it or not, the New England Patriots lost the first game.
Crazy.
Right? Because they're like this dynasty. And I don't know if it ended. We'll find out next year. Anyway, back on track. So we lost the Patriots in the wild card, thank God. Because nobody likes them. The Saints, another upset, they didn't make it to the divisional. The Bills, obviously, they haven't won a playoff game since 95. They kept that narrative going. And the Eagles, NFC East, obviously, they got beat up. The second round, the Elite Eight. The Ravens, who were 14-2, got upset by the same Titans team. The Texans blew a 24-point lead and lost it pretty badly.
Oh my, who were they playing?
They were playing the Andy Reid show, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh my.
Right? And on the NFC side, the 49ers beat out the Vikings. Packers beat the Seahawks. And so I'm a Bears fan. That's obviously bad news.
I really, really, really hate that team.
Green Bay?
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't in Chicago, really? Even though we are in Ohio.
Same difference.
Right?
Just don't like them.
2 states, just... Right? Okay, so the 4 teams in. We have the Titans are facing the Chiefs, and I called them the Andy Reid show because the day Andy Reid wins a Super Bowl is the day that St. C and Ferry are no longer rivals. Like, it's just
That'll never happen.
It's just never going to happen. Exactly. And in the NFC, we have the Niners and the Packers. God save me.
Hopefully the Niners win.
Yeah, it's a battle of 2 evils for me personally.
For sure.
But the Niners are the lesser. Okay, so now let's get on to predicting. Okay? The Tennessee Titans, they barely made it in, but they have been shocking the world by beating the Patriots and the Ravens. So I'm going to take them over the Chiefs. I'm going to say the Chiefs choke again because that's all Andy Reid does. And 49ers Packers, no favoritism here. I'm going to go with the Niners, totally non-biased, by the way. And in the Super Bowl, I'm going upset special. I'm going with the Titans. They've been upsetting good teams all this time. I feel they can do it again in the big game.
I think the Chiefs are gonna win. I don't think they're gonna choke. I think they're gonna beat the Titans. And for the 49ers game or Green Bay, definitely the 49ers.
Okay.
I don't even want Green Bay to come anywhere close to winning.
Oh, man. I hope that the Niners-Packers game resembles a lot of another game we saw on Monday with LSU Clemson.
Oh, my. Don't even get me started on that. Clemson should have won far.
I'm not an LSU fan. I'm a Buckeye fan, by the way. I'm just reveling.
Yeah, and Clemson beat Buckeye.
I could still revel in people's misery.
You're just mad because Clemson beat the Buckeyes.
Definitely. I'm always mad. I'm always going to be mad at them. We haven't beat them ever.
I just can't believe how we had that lead, and then after the second quarter, after halftime, come back, blew us out of the water.
Amen. A stinking men. We also had that lead against your team.
My goodness.
So anyway, yeah, I'm hoping that the NFC Championship looks a little bit like 42-25. I'm hoping San Francisco has 42, obviously.
Hopefully.
Please,
Hopefully Green Bay doesn't get up there.
If there's God in the sky, it'll happen.
Oh, I'm praying. I'm praying that Green Bay doesn't win.
Amen. So who do you got winning the game? You told me you got the Chiefs and the Niners going. Who do you got winning it?
I'm going to say the Chiefs.
You got Andy Reid finally winning the Super Bowl.
Yep, I'm going to say it.
Oh, my God. Someone needs to send her to therapy. Okay, all jokes aside. Okay, so those are our picks, and that's it for STC Sports Unlimited. Be sure to subscribe to Red Devil Productions for all of our latest podcast releases.